I'm0FXB. Welcome back to my videos on the Yaesu FTM150, also the FTM500. I haven't got the new 5100 that includes the ASP module. This is an additional module that gets plugged into the 5100 and the 150. The new 5100 does not include Bluetooth, but you can purchase the BU5 and add back in Bluetooth to your 5100. So the big question is, does the ASP module make any difference? We already had the SDX that you're just seeing the button here. So let's give it a test. I have tested it and I feel that it is working quite well. So let's just turn up the volume here. We've got a weak station. Just a VHF, UHF antenna in my loft. And we're listening to the 150. Let's press the SDX button once, just here. So it brings up the signal. Ooh, don't want to show you that yet. So just see that when you press the SDX, it's almost like a preamp. It brings in the signal stronger, but it does bring in the interference. So listen again. So that's the standard signal. That's bringing it up. Now look what the ASP does. So I think that works. It does, you know, it digitally processes it, doesn't it? So you've got that watery sound. The other station's really weak. Mind you, my other antenna's picking it up. So let's just turn this down. So it's a bit like when you turn on your you're on HF and you turn on the noise reduction. It's a bit like that. So let's turn up my 500. That's a weak signal, isn't it? Yeah. Now we haven't got ASP. We've only got SDX. So not a massive result. What I'll do, I'll flip the antennas now and because the other station, let's just turn it up. Is he being received? Very, well, he's not really there. So I'm just going to swap the antennas and see if we pick him up, and then we can test the ASP on the weaker station. Right, let's turn it up. I'm going to test it on both of them. I think it was the other station that was weaker. I'll leave it playing.
Cheers, Mac. Thanks for the conversation there. And you enjoy the rest of the day. But everything goes the end for you.
He's there, but let's press again. He's very weak. It's sort of trying to get him, isn't it? But he's very weak. And then you've got, remember, you've got auto. So, you know, I mean, come on, it's as good as your antenna and your location and all that. And I'm pretty sure with the 500, they did add back in PMG auto mode. And I did update the firmware on mine. I don't think they've got auto mode on the SDX though. Let's try it. I'm just going to quickly check because there was a firmware which I added. I just want to know if SDX has auto mode. Just let it play. Look at that. It's sort of nearly doing it. You see it every now and again. You're getting peaks, which is such a shame because it feels like it could do it, but it's not quite there. I don't want to blow your ears off. I'm just looking at my firmware update video just to see. Yaesu FTM500 firmware. I noticed their Yaesu site's down today, and I think that's because they're adding in the new FTX1F. It's definitely sat down at the moment. No, I think what they added was the ability to dual receive when you're in PMG mode, you know, on the 500. So I think that's it for now. Let me know what you think. I can see that the ASP module is a new part of Yaesu's lineup. You can bet it's going to be on the FTX1F. I can't wait to sit here and just tinker probably for a few months with that device. I know many people are saying, you know, we wish it was 100 watts. And Yaesu, please listen. Please do 100 watt models. We will pay extra for it. 7.3, all the best. But overall, I feel that the 150 is a very nice set. And I do listen to hams every day. And very often they say, you know, they're not interested in digital. They use the word, it's not real radio, which I don't agree with. But I get it. I get the sort of old school way of looking at things. And sometimes they just want a very good dual band, and it's got 220. I'm not sure why they never included that TX, and there is a resistor we can move to open this up, but I feel like in the USA they would have, you know, standardly wanted 220 megahertz transmit, and I'm looking at DX Engineering in the USA, and it's not there, which is such a shame. It will receive, but they have got PMG and an auto PMG that does dual receive. Let's turn off the SDX. I didn't realize the SDX stayed on during PMG, and you can hear two at the same time. It does look very snazzy. So bye for now. 7.3, all the best.